Arias. I am here to interview Mr. Panama Brown to talk about his black heritage. Good morning. The first question is about what are your ancestors, where they came, and some memories of them.
Good morning. Hi. My father and my mother my mother comes from an Indian heritage and my father is from the black heritage. His father, my grandfather, came from Jamaica and he went to live to Bocas del Toro. In Bocas del Toro, he was a Baptist and his wife, my grandmother, was Catholic. So all my uncles and my father and my aunts, they became Catholics. He came in the year around 1920 and he stayed in Bocas most of his life. And my parents and my uncles, they came to the city about 1960s. I remember and I recall that one of the things that my mother used to cook and my father used to cook for me was something called Johnny cake. Also they had something called bakes. Johnny cake I don't see it no more, very rarely you can see it in Panama. So it's something that I miss. I will have to go back to Bocas to live again. One of the things that one of the medicines they used to have was something they called Saurasi. And Saurasi was a bitter medicine, very bitter. And they say that it used to be for cleaning the blood or for making them healthy generally. No longer I don't see Saurasi around here no more. But yeah, it's a medicine that they still have here in Bocas. Some of the things that my grandfather used to work masonry, used to be a construction worker. Also he used to cook and sell bread and bun. And he used to, and some of the people that met him and knew him, they say that he used to sell ice cream also. I remember that very well. Do you have another question?
Yeah. So what are the dress codes and tradition in general, like your daily life, and more about culture in the food and something more that you can say?
Okay. In regards to the dress code, well, they used to dress normal. In those days, I remember that, and they still do, they used to dress white to go to the church. My grandmother used to go to a spiritual church. And then this is an evangelistic church. And they used to wear braids, used to do. And now in Panama, now in those days, I see a greater importance in dressing and the dress code, especially when you want to certain celebrations. I see that it's become some way of revival, of bringing back those traditions of the dressing code, more than in those days.
And most important foods that your family used to cook and you used to eat, what were they?
Well, catfish cake, catfish which is bacalao with egg, and right now I forgot the other element that used to go with the catfish. We used to have a kind of punch that they made it with aloe vera, with savila, and it used to make it with egg, sugar. Remember if they baked it with vanilla, and they used to just mix it, and then they have they used to want to be one of the punches that they used to make. Another one that was rondon soup, which is in Boca, and they still do it. Still a lot of places in Bocas that make it, and that soup is made of coconut, fish, vegetables. It's very heavy soup and it's very tasty. Another question?
No, that's it, Brian. Thank you very much for your knowledge and have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you.